Hey guys, this is RedstoneMC, and today I am back with another Redstone tutorial. So today I'm going to make like a side-scroller TV, or just TV in short. So I'm just gonna get everything else ready. So you'll need a piston, some repeaters, and redstone for pretty much the whole thing. So I'm going to make the biggest TV you can get in Minecraft, since pistons can only push 12 blocks. So you can make it as high as you want, but I'm just using 5 because that's a pretty good height size. So I'm using slabs for this because it's the most easiest, and you want to do something like this. So this redstone powers both of these pistons. It goes up here, it goes to this redstone that powers this again, and etc. So now and by the way, this is going to be your left side. So you want to make this, and you can also do this. So this is going to go in a pattern. It's going to, let's say this is the starter piston. It pushes some blocks, and it goes to another piston that pushes it to here, and then these other sets of rows of pistons push, and then this piston pushes into this piston, and the whole cycle goes again. So I'm going to measure out 12 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it should be here. Oh wait, 7, 4, 8. Okay, it's a little bit hard to see. Okay, so you want to do the same thing. So you just put slabs here. It doesn't matter which side you want to put it on. Like, you could also put it here. Like, maybe this way doesn't work and you have to use the other side because there's no more space. And we have this last row of pistons. Oops. I don't do it backwards, so it's kind of weird. Okay, so once you get all of this redstone hooked up to the pistons, now you want to wire the whole thing together. This is actually a pretty simple build. Okay, so let's say like you don't want to see these pistons. Like I don't. I'm just gonna put like a temporary thing here, but so you want the border to be here, not here, because if your border is here, I'll just show you. Oops. If your border is here and you power it, you will see the pistons extending right here. So that's why I put the borders here. So when the pistons push the blocks, it is like this. So you don't see the pistons. So there, and you can also so this pushes the photo around. If you want a bigger film size, you have to go out here and then do it, but you'll have a bigger space to work with. Okay, as of right now, this is 12 across. Because only one piston gets to have wool on it. So that means this is 11 and 12, so 23. I think I remember I checked the photo size once. Okay, so your photo size will be 23, and I'll show you how to set up your photo things so it can be displayed on this TV. So you just gotta check if it works. So you want your repeater to be 2 ticks for it to work. Just gotta check if everything works, because turning it on right now won't damage your thing, because there's nothing. All there is pistons pushing, and so you just want to set 2 ticks. You can put it anywhere as long as the redstone can reach the repeater, so it'll get there. So this is a 10 by 5 size. You can see that's I've already made 3 of these. The first one was a prototype. The second one was another one, which was faster and bigger, and then my third one, and that was the fastest one you can get. My first 2, well no, all 3 of my TVs were built on multiplayer on the Tripwire server. The first one was a prototype, and it was on a creative plot on somebody's he let me use it, and I made a prototype. The weird thing is, about 3 plots away, I made my other one, which was on my friend's plot. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That it was side by side. So it's really simple. All you have to do is just connect this whole circuit together, and between each piston push, you have to have a repeater that's set to 2 ticks. So with mine, it's going to the left. So you can also like make it go to the right, but then you have to change the piston. You have to like reverse this. So this is like here, and I'm just going to do the left one. Okay, so this is the place where you want it to be seen. So now you would have to test it. So this is a really fast TV. Well, it's not that fast, but like, okay, so for one block to be pushed out, it has to go through all these 4 repeaters set at 2 ticks. So 4 times 2 is 8. So 8 ticks. And it takes 8 ticks for one block to be pushed out. So it's not that fast, but it's basically the fastest you can get. If you put it to 1 tick, the pistons will be moving too fast for the block to be pushed. So it kind of wastes a cycle, and it's actually slower on 1 tick. So now, you need, like this, the time difference, the distance, the time between these pistons pushing is so fast that you need something called a pulse extender. I meant like it's not a pulse extender, it's the opposite. So this is how you build it. So you it can still work if you do this, but like it cycles. So if you connect it, it'll like go back to this redstone and then repower the piston, and it'll make a bad sound because there's a piston here. So you want to do that and this. So let me just give a quick demonstration. So it shortens the time, and the time is short enough for this thing to work. So we should try it. Okay, so first time it worked. This is actually a really simple. It's really simple. There's just 4 rows of pistons pushing, and you can see how it works. So I have 2 ways of having it work. Okay, so over here you can set this one to 1 tick. Okay, so now you want to put another repeater here to make it 2 ticks, and so basically you want this to happen. You want it to I'll just move this back. by one. Okay, so you can have this. So it'll be activated. So the whole okay, wait, just got there are going to be errors. There might be errors probably. So if the levers here should stay on for the whole time. Okay, so it might be, yeah, it's that problem. Okay, so now you should test it. And now when you flick this lever, it'll turn off. So it'll turn off. There's an even better way. This is what I call like an emergency exit, even though you can use it as a normal exit, like turning off thing. I'll probably use it as a normal off thing, but yeah. Okay, so you can get this thing jammed if you click this too much. Oh, okay, wait, so you can get this thing jammed because there's too much, there's a too long of a time, so the whole thing just does that. So like, if you like have this, like it might not work. Like if you're building it underground, it's kind of it's a little bit tough. So like I have one that like goes like this. Like the repeater goes into this block and then keeps on powering this sticky piston, so it won't turn off. But this one is basically an emergency exit. So if I get this jammed, this doesn't jam, but I have one that jams. Okay, so I jammed it, and let's say that doesn't work, and I can just do this, and then the whole thing will turn off. Oh, you can also use because you can use a button, but it won't always work. So you can use comparators. So this is a pulse extender. So you do that, and it extends the pulse. So if this is inverted, like this, and if we press this, it'll turn off for a certain amount of time, because if you just use it normally like this, it won't always work. That time it did, but sometimes it doesn't go through the cycle, and then it just doesn't end up. So like it'll be off when this is off, and it'll extend again when the power comes back. So it's not all. So so this is a way for it to like be guaranteed to work. But I forgot, like, when was the last time I used this? It might work, but it might work without that, but just to have this in case. So, well, you saw that power with the normal button. Well, it would probably like go back again. So basically, now we are getting into the film part, like the photo being shown. So let's say you're making this picture. Okay, so this has to be 5 blocks tall. Well, it doesn't have to be, but the 5th row would be useless. So that so this is 5 tall, and you want the size to be 23. So if you want this, so the photo size is 23 by 5. So on the left side, I'm going to just put granite. I'm not gonna make like a giant photo, because it's going to take a while. So I just wanna show. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's the 12th block. 11 plus 11 is 22, plus 1 is 23. Oops. So this is basically the middle. And now I'm just going to get like wooden planks. So yeah, this will continue on for 11 more blocks. And now I'm going to show you how you put this onto this. So this is the starter thing. So let's say your photo is here, then it goes like this, and then it goes like this. So what you want to do is like make it like this. On this side, it's going to be backwards. So yeah, I think you have to do it the opposite way if your film is going to the right. This is being pushed to the left, so you want to make it backwards. So you need to leave these 3 rows of pistons. Well, you need to leave 3 rows of pistons. You need to have it. You have to have nothing in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I always use this one as the starter piston. And now you want to skip this. And since that is going to be wood, I don't put the wood here. I don't put it here. I put it here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this wood is 11 blocks wide, and the granite. 11 plus 11 is 22, plus 1 equals 23. So the photo size is 23. So now we can try this out. So see, there's an error that we have to fix. Sometimes these things you just don't know. Like you can you'll probably have get things wrong. So we have to see what we did wrong. So let's get rid of these blocks. This bottom part doesn't work. So this one is being pushed. Because there's nothing. Let me just figure this out for a minute. Okay, so I just spotted it out pretty quickly. So you can't have this, so you do that. So okay, so now we need it to reach. So yeah, you'll probably run into some problems when you use this, when you like try and build it, but once you get it working, it's pretty much worth it. So we need to do it again. So let me just rebuild this picture, and I'll see you when I rebuild it. Attempt number 2. So we finally got this thing working, and you can see what I was talking about with the pistons pushing. So that's why you make it like backwards on the back side, because when it's being pushed to the front side, it'll be reversed. Right here, it'll be pushed like that. So yeah, guys, that's how you make a side-scrolling thing in Minecraft. I just want to call it a TV because, well, it's well, it doesn't. It just replays what the film is, but like I said, you can make the film longer by like moving it over here. And butt switches might work. I haven't tried it out, but butt switches don't. Nobody has really used them. Like when a block goes over here, the butt switch detects it. it'll be like kind of wireless, but it's going to be like tall. And like with the piston moving back the redstone block, it might be like 6 blocks taller than this. So I'm going to I'm going to go on my creative server. Well, it's not mine's, but well, it's not my creative server, but I'm going to meet you there. So yeah, I'm going to be in my creative plot. Okay, so we're on creative, and I had to redo all my servers because this is like the 5th time that it happened, probably more than 5 times. So if you don't know, like your Minecraft servers get deleted like every once in a while, for just like some random reason. So I had to put all my servers again. Luckily, I don't have that many servers. So we're at my hotel that I made on my creative plot like a year ago, and I haven't done much with. There's a disco ball though. Those are some jukeboxes, and as you can see, it makes my computer lag a lot, especially when I'm recording. So this is the theater that I have in my world, or in my plot. So I have this thing fully made. So I have light and I have sound, and so these are like the off lights right now. So I'm going to turn it into movie lights, and I have the on and off button, and I have the emergency off button. And you're wondering why these no blocks are here. Probably know why, since you saw my lever saying sound. So let's turn it on. People always mistake these for like the middle of the chairs. Like these are the chairs. I know it doesn't look that good, but so now we activate the sound. So I've been trying to work out how this thing works, and then I remembered my friend showed me that you can do this. So I wanted it at 4 ticks, and I remembered you can do this. Oh, it's already like activated. Okay, so you set this repeater to 4 ticks, and you place redstone here and here and here for the circuit. And of course you need to power it like the whole time. So you should use the lever. And those are the light. Those are like the that's the redstone for my lights. So I should stop this. I like to stop it on a scene. Oh wait, no. Well, I'll let you see it. I'm gonna do this, and you can see what I did. There's no piston sounds back here. When you get like two blocks, you can start to hear it. Turn the light on. Okay, so okay, perfect. Okay, so this is basically my theater in on the Tripwire server. So that's basically it. Just going to talk a bit about the theater. Oh yeah, these note blocks, you can just change them and stuff. Like people that go into my plot can change it. I'm not really fiddling with it. First of all, I don't really want to make a tune, and I don't really know what I can put on these note blocks. So you can see here that there's a repeater that powers a block. You can't really see it, but there's okay, there it goes into that dirt block and it powers this. And here's a redstone dust. It does the same thing, and hopefully it works. Well, I think it does. Okay, so like the redstone dust probably works because it still powers the block. Okay, but yeah, guys, this basically wraps it up, and so I'm going to leave the server IP in the description, and yeah, guys, this is RedstoneMC, and bye.